then that was insane.
From Pascagoula East Hall, I'm Katie Finn, and this is Red Hot Wings, where we have the hottest wings and the hottest questions. And today with us, we have Jerry, our new student body president. Would you like to introduce yourself, Jerry?
Yeah, I'm Jerry Vielhauer, in Not Hall, proudly representing. I'm a sophomore from upstate New York, and I'm really excited to dig into wings and these even hotter questions, so let's do it.
All right. Have you ever experienced anything like this?
No, I would say in terms of spice, some dorm eating competitions, we've gotten spicy before. I have come out triumphant, but it was ugly, so hopefully this should be a little less ugly.
All right, you want to just hop into it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you get us started. We're starting with the Tabasco smooth and garlicky.
Sounds good. How much am I supposed to put on?
However much you want.
Should I let you do it first? Take it. Like
No, that was strategic.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right,
Ready?
ready?
Cheers. Yeah. Good.
So tell me, Jerry, what's your Notre Dame story? We all hop on.
Yeah. So I guess it starts when I went to a really small rural public school in kindergarten and middle school and elementary school, all that. But I kind of wanted like more of the faith, like based education. So I ended up going to a private Catholic school for high school. Loved that experience. I wanted to continue that kind of an education in college. I was lucky enough to get to Notre Dame, and being like the top Catholic private school in the world, I was like, all right, this is it. This is where I'm going. And I've loved it every second. It's been such a welcoming community, and I'm excited to give back and the new student body president role as well. So.
What dorm were you initially hoping to be in?
So I strategically, when I first heard about the dorms, didn't want to look too much into it before I got here, because I knew that if I tried to figure out what dorm I wanted to be in, and I might be disappointed and whatnot. And from everyone I'd heard, it's like once you get a welcoming experience, no matter what dorm you're in, you're gonna say it's the best. So I just kind of waited till I got on campus to really look into it a lot beyond just the face value stuff. But once I got put in, I knew that was the best dorm on campus. There's no doubt about that. So.
Did you have that same mentality with your random roommate?
Yeah, I actually roomed with 2 international students so far. My freshman year, my friend Alex, he's from Spain, awesome guy, loved it. We were called the neatest dorm in Knox. We were both very organized. It was funny. And then this year I roomed with Kai. He's on the tennis team. He's from Great Britain, so that's been a really cool experience. But I've had great luck with the roommates as well.
So are you still friends with your freshman year roommate?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He rooms with another Latino guy in our dorm now, but we see each other all the time, and yeah, great guy. So.
Do you speak any other languages?
So it's so crazy when people speak 3 languages. I'm so impressed. 2 or 3 languages. It's something I wish I could do, but I plateaued at intermediate Spanish, and I don't even know. My English sometimes is lacking too. So right now it's confidently only English, but I can understand some Spanish here and there.
I got you. I know, I was just doing my Duolingo right before this.
That's awesome.
I was like, I can't hit midnight. Okay, do you want to move into hot sauce number 2?
Let's do it.
Okay, do you want to introduce it?
Good. Okay, which one are we on with?
Over here.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Here we got the Hot Ones Original, the classic. Only 2 out of 10. Here we go.
This one's pretty good.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
It comes up fast.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So why did you run for student body president?
It's really about giving back to the student body. I have found such great community in my hall, as well as on campus in general. All the clubs I'm a part of, all of the random people I meet, just walking to and forth from classes. It's just been so great, and everyone is so kind. Early on, a lot of people kind of encouraged me to go for something like this because they wanted me to represent them and try to do some stuff to put the student body in a better place. And I thought that I could help do those things and bring about change that students want to see. So that's why I decided to run. And Tonya is a great running mate. Very excited to move forward there. And Ethan, our chief of staff, all 3 of us are ready to make a lot of good change. And I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to next year? Either within your role or without?
I mean, most looking forward to football. Obviously, is top in terms of in general. But then I'd say within student government, I'm really looking forward to kind of hearing perspectives of everyone across campus. Really getting to the top level of student government where I can make a lot of change with working with administrators, because that's the unique part of this role, is that you can set up meetings with administrators and really have like real conversations that can get things done on the policy side, which I'm really excited about. So.
Yeah. How do you feel about the fact that you may make a change and not actually see it happen until like you're out of office, or even not at Notre Dame anymore? Totally.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it, especially the policy changes. It takes a long time to make those changes happen, but as long as they're happening as quick as they can be, like, it's not about whether I experience that change, it's whether like I can affect the future generations of Notre Dame and future students. Obviously, the sooner the better, but it's all about just like making the campus community better for those to come. So.
That's awesome. Okay, how are you doing in terms of spice right now?
No, this has been nothing.
Nothing?
I'm great. Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking forward to getting it up a notch for sure.
Okay, let's go into the next one. I'll let you go first.
Tabasco habanero sauce. Habanero sounds spicy enough.
Yeah, I think this one's like a 4 out of 5, according to Tabasco's ratings. What is your like go-to dipping sauce when it comes to nuggets?
Like just chicken nuggets or anything?
Yeah, I mean I hear you're a big fan of mayo, which is a hot take.
I see mayo on all sandwiches, everything like that, 100%. In terms of like chicken nuggets, like chicken tenders, I like a good honey mustard.
Oh.
Honey mustard. It's a good balance of like the sweeter honey versus kind of like, I don't even know what flavor I'd call mustard, like tartar, I don't really know, but I think it's a good balance, so.
There we go.
Cheers.
It's like Tabasco.
A little more kick.
A little bit more, yeah. But why mayo?
Mayo.
Do you really like eggs?
So, normally I'm a fan of eggs, and everyone says like, oh, like mayo is like eggs, and like I don't get the egg from mayo. I don't know, it doesn't taste like eggs to me. Oh, I love eggnog. Eggnog is my favorite seasonal drink by far. Like it's the A tiers is eggnog, B tier nothing, C tier is like then you have apple cider, which I also really like. But I think it's eggnog leaders in terms of seasonal drinks. Every time when we get to the Christmas season, I actually especially get the Burn Dairy eggnog from back home in upstate New York, upstate New York special. Best brand of eggnog, the original recipe, and I actually like will bring one back in the cooler with me, like, to here, and I'll like ration it out for as long as I can because I love eggnog. Yeah, so I guess a lot of kind of those egg-based things I do enjoy, which is kind of random, but yeah.
So how does the chocolate milk compare to the eggnog?
I mean chocolate milk. Let's see.
FYI, we had to get chocolate milk just for this interview for Jerry.
they said they had milk. I prefer chocolate to regular milk. I don't know. I was weird as a kid. I would have dark chocolate almond milk.
Oh my gosh, I love dark chocolate almond milk.
That's where it's at. I don't
know.
It's
like water.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. I don't know why I was never like a big regular milk guy. I mean, I grew up with a farm across the road from me. So
really?
So it's like I'm very like much out in the country. Like I want to drink milk a lot. Well, for whatever reason, I think I was a kid and I just saw like the 50% more calcium or something in the almond milk. And I was like, oh, that must be healthier. And so that's why I had that. But yeah, I appreciate you getting that for me. But.
I'm a big fan of chocolate myself, so I understand.
Yeah.
But the eggnog, I don't understand.
See, I think the sad part is people haven't tried the Burn Dairy eggnog original recipe, and I've tried other eggnogs, and I totally get it. It's like, oh, I don't know about this, but Burn Dairy original recipe, that is different. So.
See, I'm with you with the cider though. I'm a big apple cider.
Yeah, apple cider, you can never go wrong with it.
Exactly. It's so good.
100%.
So are we ready to move into the next sauce?
Let's do it.
And we'll heat up the questions as well.
Right. Dang, we're halfway through.
Yeah. Oh, I'll let you introduce this one too.
Ooh, apple caraway.
And this one's Dawson's hot sauce.
Dawson's hot sauce. All right. Well, apple. That sounds. I feel like I should get a little more. I don't know. Here.
Go for it.
Go a little bigger. Right here. There we go. There we go. I'm not messing around. Not have to be 2 bites.
All right. Here we go. So are you excited that PE and Knott are having a joint formal?
I am, 100%. As you know, my girlfriend Maddie is in PE, so very, very awesome to have some joint events together. So very excited for that. PE being a great dorm, thanks for inviting me on. Just very excited for that for sure. I think last year it was with Cav, that's why I was with Cav, yeah, which was different because like other side of campus. Love not like kind of the other side, but a little bit farther away. Love Cav too, but I'm excited to run it back with PE like we have in previous years. So
yeah, since Maddie's in PE, do you still have to ask her to the dance, or is it just assumed?
It's a good question. I guess I haven't formally asked her, but I should probably do that. Yeah.
And who shot their shot first?
Oh, that's a really funny story. So, funny enough, like we kind of knew each other throughout high school, or in middle school, I'd say more specifically, because we went to the same elementary middle school. But in high school, like I went to that private school, and she got into Notre Dame, was the first person ever from that school to get in, which is really exciting. And reached out to me because I'm the only person that she knew here, and was like, hey, like, should I go here or whatnot? I came from in-student days. I was like, yeah, totally, whatever. Then she asked me to her senior prom. It was like the day I got back from my last final. And
right from the airport.
Yeah, it was like my dad actually came and like he basically drove all the way here, drove all the way back in a day. So shout out to him. But yeah, got back around like noon, or it was around 2 a.m. Slept till around noon, and then like got dressed and went to pictures and such. And like obviously it was a little funny, like coming back to the senior ball one last time. But it was a lot of people I knew because I went to that school kind of previously. My little brother actually it was his like junior senior.
Oh my goodness.
Formal, so it was cool, hanging out with him a little bit. I'm good. My brother's like my best friend. But yeah, so we just had a great time, and then it kind of throughout the summer we just got to know each other a little better, and then yeah, we've been dating since then. And what she really got me with is when she offered to cook me dinner, because food is the way to my heart. My stomach's the way to my heart. So that really did it for me.
That's fair. Is it true that she slid into your DMs?
Yes. Yeah. So it was Instagram DMs is how she basically asked me to go to her formal. So very, very funny story. But yeah, it worked out great. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys are approaching like 2 years this summer?
Oh no! It was just like this summer we started dating. It seems,
oh my goodness!
Yeah,
really?
It seems like we've been together like a long time because we know each other so well, and we just like we're so compatible. It seems like.
So you're approaching 1 year.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's definitely pretty crazy. It feels like we've known each other our whole lives. Like so.
That's awesome.
Definitely a lot of years to come, but yeah.
That's very exciting.
Yep.
So then I guess it worked out that we're brother sister dorm.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So were you really excited when she was in PE?
Yeah, so it was really funny. It was at her grad party that she had later in the summer. And she had the email that she got, like whatever. And she was like, all right, like it was middle of grad party, I got the email. And then it said she was in a quad. And like for whatever reason, she couldn't see that, like she couldn't like pull it up. But basically her roommates emailed her, so they saw there's three roommates on the email, so she knew she was in a quad. It was like, no way, you're in a quad. Like PE, I know historically has freshman quads. And I was like, is there any way that could be the dorm right next to me? There's no way. Because there was a chance we actually would have been farther away on campus than at home. Because we live like just a road, like down the road from each other.
Oh my goodness.
Which is pretty crazy, yeah. So it's very funny that we could be going to the same school and almost be farther apart. But she ended up being, of course, as close as possible. And when she found that out, I was like, no way, that's right next to me. She was like, no way. So very, very exciting.
All right, so we're ready to head into hot sauce number 5
yeah, let's
here.
do it. Is it this one here?
Yeah.
This is the Neil's Real Deal Smoked Onion Hot Sauce.
I'm excited for this one.
Hopefully it's the real deal here.
It's thick.
Oh shoot. Okay. This is a dangerous game. I think
it's just all gonna come out.
Yeah, I think we've got enough on there.
Wow, it is chunky. ready?
I'm ready.
So from my understanding, over the summer you got a nose job. Tell me a little bit more about that.
That is so funny. So, I was a wrestler since I was like 3 years old.
Really?
And through the sport of wrestling, it's pretty physical, right? Your nose gets a little banged up, whether it be people like cross-facing you or, just whatever. And I never broke my nose, but I had more bloody noses as I could count. So all that kind of wear and tear made my nose get very crooked. So I had a really bad deviated septum. It was actually so bad, like I couldn't breathe out of one side of my nose.
So did you snore?
No, actually.
Really?
I don't know how that's possible. I don't snore. At least like if I do
but
snore,
that's
it's
what everyone
very,
who
very.
snores says.
So yes, like I can't confirm. None of my roommates have ever said I snore. Like I only very rarely in like certain circumstances will I snore, and it's usually if I'm like randomly fall asleep because I'm like really tired, like and fall asleep in a weird position, like I'm sitting down or something. But like regular sleeping, I don't snore. But yeah, I couldn't breathe out of my nose properly. So like a nose job is a rhinoplasty, but I had to get a septoplasty, so it's a little bit different. The septoplasty is more like working on the upper, like inner workings of the nose versus like the structural, like outer part of the nose. So not quite a nose job, but it is kind of funny because I did have like all the packing and the different gauze and everything like you would for nose job recovery. And the sad thing is, my nose is so messed up that didn't fully fix it. And my doctor actually said like, now moving forward, my choices are just deal with it and like not really breathe properly or get a nose job. So I don't think I'm gonna opt for the nose job route. I don't know.
Well, maybe, before 26, drop your parents'
Right. Maybe right before I get off their insurance, it might be the way to go. But I know Maddie jokes with me all the time as I got a nose job. But it is still on the table, and I think it would be like covered by insurance because it's for the breathing purposes. So definitely that is something to consider, I guess.
That or you could just save it until you're a politician.
Yeah. Oh man, I think this might be my highest level of political status. I don't want to go too crazy with it, but yeah, it's really funny. So.
What are you giving up for Lent this year?
Lent this year? That's a good question. I know that's actually coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
That really comes up on you. I mean, the classic, I think, is like the dining hall cookies, especially with how they made them a little better this year. It's really tough.
Can they stop? Bring back the bad cookies, please.
Yeah. So definitely gonna try to like get my eating habits a little more in check. I think limiting social media even more is always a good thing.
That's hard though, being on student government.
Yeah. Like right now, I have like 15-minute limits like on Instagram. So that helps a lot, but there are days where I have to like kind of bypass that and have to do a little bit more promotions or whatever it may be. But that's why hopefully we'll have some help in that regard because I'm definitely not a big social media savvy guy. I'm not very good with the designing and all of that. So definitely something that I need a little help with.
Are you one of those people that just post pictures of your dog?
No. So I actually only got Instagram like right before I came to college.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah, I wasn't like a big social media guy in high school, but before I like selected a college, I was like I should probably like follow college pages and like get to know people before I get there, and that was really helpful for that. And I only have like a few posts. I haven't been too crazy with it, but my dog Bo, I don't post just pictures of him, although he is featured in my my profile pic. So I had to throw him in there. Love Bo. But.
What type of dog is he?
He's a yellow lab.
Oh my goodness.
So he loves hunting with my dad. He's a big hunting dog.
Well, are you ready for the final sauce?
I am. I hope this takes it up a little bit. So let's do it.
So this one is the last dab experience. And rumor has it, when you try it, you have to dab.
Okay. Oh. I don't know about that. Have the other contestants done the same thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not lying to me
You
right
should
now?
have seen Father P.
Oh no, so does that mean I have to do it?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm lathering it up, so let's do it.
That is a generous portion.
It is. Do you show the camera? Not scared.
A little bit more than a dab.
Here we go. More than a dab.
Okay, here we go.
Ready, cheers. Going all at once, so.
So what's your favorite not tradition?
It's a tough one. I would say one that our signature event is that everyone knows about is the hot dog eating contest. And the hot dog eating contest is something I participated in my first year as a freshman. And I will tell you that I never want to eat a hot dog ever again in my life after that. Excuse me, starting to get a little hot. We're chilling now. You know the hiccups. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I have hiccups bad. Okay. I'm just gonna be hiccuping all day now. Okay, you got them too. Okay, it's not just me.
I can't even drink it.
I know. The last dab, not as the point. That one definitely is spicy. Whew. I put a lot on there. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh man, we gotta cut that part.
So the hot dog eating contest.
Yes, hot dog eating contest. I never want to eat a hot dog ever again in my life.
Me neither. After I watched the video in like 8th grade of how hot dogs are made.
Oh, that's bad. So, yeah, I ate way too many. It was even worse than this.
What was
It was
the
like-
record?
I think somebody did like 10 or 12.
How many did you eat?
I think I had 6 or 7.
Really?
Less than 10 minutes. Not good.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting like 20 or 30.
But Waffle Wednesday is my favorite, I think.
Yeah.
Waffles are a little more palatable than hot dogs.
It's like
So,
a nice sweet treat
yeah.
in the evening
Mm-hmm.
when you're studying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, that's definitely Maddie's a big fan of Waffle Wednesday as well. We always gotta hit Waffle Wednesday.
And then
as we're
Pete's,
studying.
right?
Yes, and Pete's, of course. It's a dynamic duo.
After this, would you consider doing the Carolina Reaper Challenge at Dave's?
Oh, is that their hottest chicken? Big chicken. I would. I think I'd go for it. I mean,
So you're kind of handling this like a champ.
yeah, I appreciate it. I'm trying my best here. I did put a lot on there, which I'm definitely already doing. But
Yeah, I can see it.
and the more I talk, the worse it gets.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I could probably go through that whole carton of milk right about now. But yeah, I like spice. I like to think I can take spice relatively well. But there's definitely a point where that's just pain. But you know what they say, pain is temporary, pride is forever, or glory is forever. So
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
that too. You know, actually, I have a quote note.
I was gonna say, going off of that, what's the quote that you live by?
I have a quote note, and I have like over 100 quotes that I've written down that just like inspire me, and I really like. And there's a few on there I'm a big fan of. One that I really enjoy has really inspired me, is if you don't sacrifice what you want will become the sacrifice. Like a motivational thing, where like to get where you want to be. Thank you so much. You have to like sacrifice things. You can't with everything. If you don't sacrifice things, keep that in perspective of like then you're sacrificing where you want to be. Where you want to get. Then also another one. I think it was, if you want to get where no one else has gone, you have to be willing to do what no one else has done.
Mm-hmm. I think I've heard
that's
that
Jerry
one.
Rice. Legendary 49ers receiver, also named Jerry, so a guy that I was kind of inspired by. Obviously, that's kind of related to sports. I was a big high school athlete. I wrestled and played football, as well as baseball, throughout high school. So definitely the athlete quotes always got to me. And then also some more like philosophical quotes. I think it was, I'm blanking on who said it right now, but it was what lays in front of you and what lays behind you, or maybe it's like what lays before you and what lays behind you are small matters compared to what lies within you. Ralph Waldo.
That quote feels like looking at
Excuse me.
two mirrors facing each
Ralph
other.
Waldo Emerson said that one.
Ah.
And I think that's really powerful with like no matter what experiences we've gone through, no matter what like obstacles lie ahead of us, like all we need is what's within us, and that's what matters more.
So Jerry, going forward, do you have anything going on that you want to tell the world?
I'm just ready to step into the new role as student body president as best I can with Dawson's help with transition and all that team, as well as Sony and the rest of my team's help. I want to bring about a brighter Notre Dame And with all of your help, I think we can make that happen. So if anyone has any ideas for things that they want to see us do, or any feedback, please let us know. I'm always here for you. But yeah, that's the big thing. Thank you guys for having me on the show. And go Irish.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my God.
You took that like a champ.
All of them were so light. Like,
That's
not
right.
at all. And then that was insane.
That's kind of how you get people.